Hey YouTube geeks, today we're looking at another sheath made by Black Bear Custom Kydex for the OHT Leatherman. This one here has the OD green for the base and the cryptic typhon on the outside. Now this sheath is meant to deploy the pliers as you pull them out. As you can see, it has that tech lock on the back so you can clip it onto your belt. That's just like the sheath I reviewed for my TDI a couple videos ago. I got more in depth on the tech lock system and how to take it apart and position it how you want to on your sheath. You can do the same thing on this. This one here is actually meant to carry your multi-tool either horizontally or vertically. I tend to carry mine more vertically. You can unhitch that and press the sides, and now you have access to your screws and position that tech lock how you want to on your sheath. Now there's pressure placed on the OHT rivet in the contour of the tool by the little curve shape of the sheath, creating that click retention. As you can see there, a tool will not come out unless you do something crazy to get that tool just to jump out of the sheath. Now here's the sheath I was using before. I've actually gone through 4 of these in the past 2 years. They just wore out real fast. The bottom there, always the tool would create a hole, and also the belt loop would always tear. This nylon sheath is kind of newer, so it hasn't quite torn yet. So I'm actually very happy about this sheath here, as the bottom will obviously won't wear out from the tool. As you can see, if you press on the sides, that will actually not deploy your pliers. That's good, so you can use one of your other tools, like your knife or your Phillips head screwdriver or your pry tool. Now, as you can see, the sidewall of the sheath engaging the plier button system. Now, if you have any concerns or worries about the sheath scratching up or scuffing up your tool, I've been using the hell out of this sheath in OHT this past week, and I'm sure the friction might cause a little paint to rub off, but honestly, it's a Leatherman tool. If a little paint comes off, it gets scraped up a little bit, that's not going to bother me. It adds character, but I don't really see it doing that. As you can see, the height of the sheath is right up underneath that locking system, and that locking system is meant to lock your pliers so they don't deploy or not. I don't really use that anymore because of the sheath. There's no need to. Now, as far as the weight goes, it adds a little extra weight when carrying it on your side all day. It doesn't really bother me. I mean, if you're used to carrying a Leatherman, you already know that it weighs you down just a little bit, but not too bad. And this sheath doesn't really add any extra weight to it. As you can see, I'm tapping on this thing. I'm just kind of briefly showing you how this thing is rugged. You can throw it across the room, drop it. It's not going to bust on you. You have to do something crazy to bust it. Here's a little side-by-side. Little size comparison. Kind of check out the design. A nice click retention. Now let's do a little size comparison with my OD Green Ontario Rat 2 knife, and then we have my M2R Warrior Pro Olight. Yes, everything's OD Green today. Figured I'd match. But that gives you an idea of what size comparison you're looking at. So, my final thoughts on this Black Bear Custom Kydex sheath for my OHT Leatherman. My favorite thing about this is that the pliers deploy automatically when you pull your tool out. That is great. And then if I don't want the pliers to deploy, all I got to do is squeeze the sides in and they don't deploy, and I can use one of my other tools. Those are probably my two favorite things. Obviously the looks. I mean, you can have your sheath custom however you want to through Black Bear. He does a great job on putting a lot of thought into these sheaths. Another awesome thing I like is the retention, that clicking, that it just does good satisfaction. That sound when you put your tool away, you know it's there. It's not gonna come out on you. I'll be using the sheath every day at work because I use my OHT every day at work. So I am very, very happy with the sheath. Very excited about it. Of course, the tech lock goes right on my belt there, as you can see. It's not coming off. I'm going to put a link down on the bottom for Black Bear Custom Kydex down in the descriptions. You guys check it out. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe.